ene na nyonkofo a wo wie school ewo Accra Newtown Experimental 1 JHS abomodien akoye school ni moa na mpanyimfo we bomodien kopie mu school mu emra na school no abomodien de dwumede bia to ni din say speech and prize giving day ahyehye so ewo school mu honom ehonom na otum so opanyin a ye friend Benjamin Quashie obomodien aboaboa na nyonkofo a mo wie school 97 ano ebomodien de omanimu nyam ekota dwumede nachi na dwumede ne koso no otum se esukufo na wo timi ebomodien ewie school no eni giye pa se ompinyimfo a omotimi wie school ni emfi bebreni no etimi aba abeboa mu na mran sentwofo kopie mu ono ye ne onimunyamfo Benjamin Quashie twetwe nkomo na okanse mebre ka se dwumede we de eyade a one na nyonkofo no omotaye na afi nso no ohwe school na nkasa na school no akyeye pa na etitiri na nintiri nso etimi abefa school mu etimi ede akọ enti no ewo se aban ni mpanyimfo bu ono mo omo bia omofa embebo ese school no.
I'm a former student of the school. This is where we graduated some years back, early 2000s. So the school has a lot of challenges that as old student associations we are trying to solve. And together with my colleagues who completed in 97, we've taken it upon ourselves to be helping the school in one way or the other. So today is such a day as well that we came to support the school for their speech and prize giving day and to encourage the students that irrespective of the circumstances we find ourselves, we will continue to give out our best, ensuring that the knowledge we acquire here becomes something we can use to help Ghana as a country in its own, and also the communities we find ourselves in. So we continue to encourage the students. We see that there are a lot of challenges here and there, but whatever it is, these are challenges that we can help surmount. It's a matter of time. We will call on government, we will call on the institutions that are helping, we call on all stakeholders to help, because education is the key. If our country needs to develop, we should be concerned about education and to ensure that we do what is necessary to enhance the education and the betterment of our future leaders who happen to be the kids that are there.
So is it something that usually, this is your first time supporting something like this?
We've done other projects. This is the first time the school has actually had a speech and prize giving day, but on other occasions we've helped the school have programs where we presented things that will help in learning, things that will help in the development of the students, and things that will give the teachers a better environment for them to be able to teach.
Na wodwumedie na se no Accra Newtown Experimental 1 JHS O Student Association ejina omanemu bomodien e de laptop mako enan e de projectors menu etimi e bomodien e de dan emma school no na ewie ye nso ye ne otitireni anase dwamtireni e de madwumedie ni nyina owura prince enso etumi twetwe nkomo se dwumedie ni nyina ohun ne sen na we ene nsema ono so etimi e de tudwa.
My name is Prince Kujo Agbomaji and I'm an entrepreneur. I'm into transport services. I ran a car rental called Precision Car Rental, and I was the chairperson of today's maiden graduation speech and prize giving day of Accra Newtown Experimental 1 GSS. I was the chairman of the occasion. I think it was a laudable idea that the SMC committee, the head teacher and the teachers put together in collaboration with the municipal director of education. I think it was laudable, and it's a pace they've set to actually raise standards in this school and other schools and beyond. Okay, so as a past student of this school, myself and my year group, which is the 1997 year group, which has been officially launched in this school way back 2018. We decided to come together as part of our 25 years of living this school, or 25th anniversary living this school, to actually come in and support with some computers, projectors, and other accessories like hard drives and mouse and other things to support quality education, you know, for our future leaders here today. Yes, I think education at large can't be left on the central government alone. The society as a whole has a role to play. And in the society we have lots of stakeholders like the government itself, entrepreneurs, organizations, individuals, parents, you know, religious bodies all have roles to play as stakeholders in supporting, for us to get quality education. And I think that is the main reason why we as an old student association decided to come together, to help the school.
Nenrechino yene head teacher anase teacher for penyi a ono nso oda school na no owura Emmanuel Nyavo atwetwe nkomo no no obechi ma chese school no afia ebesi mu foforo na chese school no enya over 80 years na otumu se impenyimfu etitiru a omo buka bia eyeyi e wo Ghana ha se na no nso etimi afa school mu a omatimi awie na no obomode ase obomode na wo mu nyina ma no na omatimi ababo school no ofise oso uhwem a owedida so bebre ne nsuade hu bebre e de ma school yi na mum no opese old students no titiru na afie nso aban ne municipal assembly mpenyimfo ni bi na so mo beso school na sen na ebra oba ya one municipal ne kasa no omopomu timi boaye etimi etwa fence ya na se fesuo edifa school no etimi edeboa omo.
Emmanuel Nyavo, the head teacher of ANT Experimental 1 JHS. As part of my plans for the school, today we have started our maiden speech and prize giving and graduation day under the theme education, quality education, the role of the stakeholders. So as part of the program, we invited the stakeholders so that at least together they could come for us to share ideas, for the students to also exhibit their talents. We were grateful. We call upon some of the old students and the 97-year group, this year being their 25th anniversary after completing this noble school, responded to our call and came to support us in so many ways. They equally donated 3 laptops and 2 projectors that we needed so much at this point. And we are so much grateful unto them. Now that we have finished the first part of the program, we are going to also exhibit the talent of 10 girls. We term it Face of Experimental 1 JHS, and the girls are going to exhibit their talents, their culture, values and others, and the winners will champion projects that we believe that children, when they teach each other, they like to pick it better. So some will be championing sanitation, cleanliness, speaking of good English, and also exhibiting good morals and other things. So in short, this is just the program to crown the term as we bring the close of the term to an end tomorrow, God willing. So that's what we do.
So this being your first time doing this particular program, what were some of the challenges?
Oh, the main challenge, I may say, is finance and sometimes trying to work around things. In a public school like this, you don't charge anything. So when it happens that you want to even do such a program and you write for you to be permitted, the first question is that, are the children being levied? But no way, we didn't do that, because through the assistance of the PAs and the old students and through our small internal generator fund, we were able to do this one for a beginning. And we believe that this will be an icebreaker for parents and others to see, and will come to support subsequent one for a great deal.
Talking about the 97 group, what's the relation between the 97 group and your administration?
It has been so fantastic. It's so, I don't know what to say. Because you see, as part of my plan, when I took over, I decided to meet the various stakeholders. After meeting my staff, I met the parents, leadership of parents, then I met the student body, their leadership and students from class to class, met the opinion leaders, and met the year groups, the old students. And based on that, we were able to have so many interactions. There and there, it was COVID time. So what they realized they need to use to support us was getting us PPE, got us from sanitizer, nose mask, what have you, a lot. And anytime we call upon them, they are ever ready to. Even this program we did, I spoke with the president less than 1 month. that this is what we are going to do, and honestly, this is what we need, and they have never disappointed us. We are so much grateful to them. It's our prayer that God will reward them, and wherever they got the money from to do all this support, they will get it more to strengthen. Honestly, they have become great role model for the students, because the last time when they came, how they communicated with the students and spoke with them, some of them took it up as a challenge to also one day go and come back to do same to the school as their big brothers and sisters have done.
So talking about old students, I don't think 97 year group is the only old student from the school. So what is the appeal or request you giving to the old students, the stakeholders, and even government if you need support in terms of support?
Thank you very much. One thing, the reason why I push even for this program to come on is for just to serve as introduction, so that planning with the old students, we're going to have a great homecoming next year, because next year exactly marks the 80th anniversary so far as Experimental is concerned. So Experimental is 80 years old, taken from this academic year into next year. So we're going to have a plan so that we will do homecoming for the various year groups, and through that they will then establish what the national old student association for Experimental. So we touching base with all the other old students. Some has also been helping us. Honestly, some fun and other things we have in some of the class were donated by some of the year group old students. But what I want to plead with the parents and other stakeholders of the community is for them to help us. When we close from school, we cannot continue to make sure the children behave well. So if the stakeholders in the community make sure that is equally done well, then you see that the discipline, the good morals and values that we are planting in them will be nurtured even as they go into the community. And one big challenge that we are seeing is that you nurture the children, you give them good morals, they go into the community, and people, some are being lured with money and other things. So we are appealing to parents, because if you are the parent and you provide, nobody will deceive your child with few CDs to push him or her into some other things. So that is what we are praying for. And we are also praying for government, the municipal assembly that has helped by building the wall and helping us. As I said in my speech, the roofing, this building is 80 years and need a major renovation. And we pray that they will do that, and things will go on well with us.
There are some big names who completed this school. Can you help us with some of them?
Yes, I heard of great names like Chachuchikata. He's one of the great people who completed here. Nana Kunedu Ajimai Rollins, Dr. Bano, even the Newtown chief himself, he completed here. This is alma mater. The names are uncountable. So God willing, next year we will make a tall list of that, and we will get almost all of them in to celebrate Experimental and put it on the highlight.